southwest. Look. A rise of Hydra movement in Eastern Europe.
Are you seeing...
Holy disturbance in the force!
Not too holy from the feel of it.
Quite the reverse.
Oh!
Wake up, kid. If you're getting this, well, we gotta have us a little conversation. Ghost Rider to Ghost Rider.
I'm listening.
In person. Here, at the Mesa. And I need your pit crew too. Counting on you to bring them. So don't screw it up.
I think Blaze is feeling bad about blowing up. I do not...
What do you mean something is up with Limbo? More soulless? A little more detail would be appreciated.
That's all the detail I can give. But do not worry. I'll stay behind and figure out what's going on.
Please do. And next time you sense some kind of danger with Limbo, come talk to me about it first.
Korasho Bumir.
What did you just say?
Just tell the team I will be watching over them.
Hear Blaze out, but don't agree to anything. Most importantly, get that page.
Don't look at me like that, Rox. Time for this story to end. One way or another.
Ghost Rider to Ghost Rider. Just like you said.
And your crew. Good. Because I got us a plan. You wanna stop that nasty mama of yours? Stick with me. And keep your traps shut.
Who in the 10 hells do you think you are?
10?
I'm the guy with the answer to your prophecy problem.
Damn!
We good now? After you.
What the hell?
Worse. Limbo.
Oh, crap. Is that...
Mephisto.
Johnny Blaze, you made it. I'm impressed.
Wait, what?
You're doing the right thing. Can't have that hunter of yours running around off-leash, can we? He's leaving you in good hands. Well, not good. You understand.
Okay, I get it. Actually, I don't. What's the plan here?
Hunter's written all over that page, kid. Further we keep him from the midnight sun, the better. And this place is further as it gets.
So, what? You dump him off in hell with the freaking devil?
Limbo with Mephisto.
There's a difference.
You do realize I can hear everything.
Bastard wants Chthon back less than we do. Count on that.
Coward. You two deserve each other.
Hate me all you want when we get home, kid. But it's the only option.
I'm not going anywhere with you.
He's got a point, Johnny. Our arrangement was for you.
Don't get cute with me, you pig.
Oh, I'd love to see the look on his face when he gets back. But first things first. Let's see if you're worth all the fuss, shall we? I hope you don't mind a little diversion. I promise it won't be any worse than what Lilith had planned for you. But here we are. Here you are, child of the blood.
Hell's greatest cost.
Your time will come, Ryder. But today, my interests lie elsewhere.
No mercy for the servants of Lilith.
Ring hollow.
Lilith must really want me out of the picture.
Show no mercy.
Is no one else concerned about where we are?
It may look like hell, but don't believe your eyes.
Not bothered about it.
The darkness builds within you, Hunter.
Persistence is irritating.
Little Hunter, is something truly unique. Your very existence is against the rules.
Your words are meaningless to me, demon.
You'll come to understand me in time. They always do.
The light's gift. The power of the light.
It was your time.
I am impressed. some for the rest of us.
Only the innocent are all the help I need.
They must know my reputation. I will hold the line.
Though I had heard your little team was making trouble up there for Lilith.
You haven't seen anything yet, but your time will come.
The advantage is mine. Your time has come. Your loyalty to the Mother of Demons will be your undoing. You were too weak for this fight. The light is on our side. It's all coming back to me.
I return for the guilty. None will be spared.
I saw a move like that once, centuries ago.
Prepare yourselves.
Now that was something. Your mother abandoned you.
We will stoke the fires of hell with your soul.
At least I can do it.
None can escape.
It is nice not being on the receiving end of your wrath.
Accept your
They cannot possibly match your strength. Feel my call. You have earned this! Once again, Lilith's servants fall. You had your chance to escape.
That's the last of them. But stay on your toes.
Already your efforts send shockwaves across the multiverse, Hunter. Your mother will be so proud.
I am just getting started.
Good. So am I.
Usurper! You forget. You are not the ruler of Limbo. I am!
Ileana, nicely done. You always were so gifted.
So gifted, you've stole me from my parents. Twisted me into a living weapon until I cast you from this very realm?
I mean, yes.
This is starting to sound familiar.
I have reopened Blaze's portal, as well as a few others. Leave, now. Mephisto and I have some catching up to do.
A minor inconvenience.
Of course.
I thought I had lost you, child. I am pleased you... The page! He carries the page. Retrieve it for me!
Come and get it.
Out of the frying pan into the fire. I hope you've got some fight left in you.
I'm tired of this stuff.
On that, we are agreed.
Not done with me. That will do.
Has chosen you. Vengeance has come.
Those powers, I would have guessed you were aligned with Lilith. Get you for this!
Not that it matters, but here come their friends.
There can be no resistance.
because of Lilith? How many will she damn to hell?
My mother will sacrifice any and all of her children to achieve her goals.
Mindless followers suffer the same fate.
Shaken their confidence.
To the slaughter.
I will not be defied.
They have chosen their fate. I'm getting tired of these distractions.
Then send them back to Lilith in ashes.
Blade told me to mention your mother.
Our numbers are endless.
I should be flattered.
You would do well to focus on the nest, Mother. Her allies are only going to wear you down. None will be spared.
can already feel that page twisting inside me, you know? Who's to say I won't?
You are not Blaze, Robbie.
But I led you straight to him. Played right into his little game. If Ileana hadn't been there...
But I was there, Robbie. As you are always for me. It is time we go home.
I'm gonna find him. Blaze. And when I do...
He will know the true face of vengeance.
Heard about the Limbo adventure.
We have a tough choice ahead, Hunter, and I could use your input. Do we have the Apocalypse Canceled Party in Malibu or New York? Still not sure about Blaze or Wanda for the guest lists, but if there's someone's +1, I'll have Happy look the other way.
Blade and I worked with you.
All these hero worship is among my chief worries these days.
Perhaps Ileana mistrusts me because my facial hair is...
The parchment of power is here.
I assume you overheard Rob.
No. I could feel its power the moment it arrived.
Do you not think he can...
Sarah and Strange probably won't bring this up around him. It contains the words of Chthon himself.
I've already heard those words spoken.
The hellfire and destruction is...
The page will not be with Robbie long. If Stark's plan succeeds...
Perhaps. The parchment is just one page of... The hope was that they would remain hidden forever.
And now Robbie has the...
I pray he is strong enough to... Despite my skepticism, he managed to retrieve the parchment. Hunter.
Wanda's return is an auspicious honor.
Look at me. You've gone through so much, and here I am getting comfort from you like a selfish jerk. Almost as bad as an Avenger.
You're not that bad, Ileana, I promise.
Liar. I might as well put on a cape and start calling myself Doctor.
Don't be so hard on yourself. You saw your tormentor today. That couldn't have been easy.
It's good to have you back, sister.
It's good to be back, sister. We'll finish this conversation later. Looks like someone wants to talk to you. She's all yours.
You wanted to know who was behind this.
How do you know Mephisto?
He was the Dark Lord who kidnapped me from this realm. He raised me as his daughter. He's the only father...
Ah, so that...
Almost as dark as where you... In a way, I owe him everything. Even though he took... He made me Dark Child. Gave me... And today, I booted him from...
Have you considered ever
Ruling sounds attractive from a... You imagine yourself on this giant throne made of 1,000 skulls. But alas, that is... Being in charge is full of administrative work, managing It's... boring.
I can see...
Besides, what would the Midnight Suns do without me? Well, we must look forward.
Sleep well tonight.
Good night, Hunt. Johnny Blaze's master plan was to entrust the Parchment of Power to Mephisto.
How'd you bring Wanda back? I'm kinda busy right now.
Cleaning your...
It's gotta be done. If I don't...
I am...
Don't be. It's fine.
If you need...
I said...
If there is something...
You mean like the parchment? No. It's not like any major life role models attempted to... Thanks for checking up. I just want to be... She's Wanda! She's the best! I know Magic and Nico...
You got to be bored watching me practice defensive roles.
Honestly,
Stop being so defensive and listen to us, Robbie.
We're just worried about you, that's all.
No need to be worried. I got this.
I don't think you fully understand what you're carrying. The parchment packs a lot of evil.
And what? You don't think I can handle it? I'll have you know that you aren't the only one who has a corner on controlling darkness. Just ask Sparky.
We're just concerned.
Concerned? You're starting to sound an awful lot like Caretaker, Nico.
Since when did you become such a jerk?
Since he started carrying that damn page, that's
Why
when...
don't you worry about yourself, Blade?
Whatever you say, Robbie. Why don't you go find Peter?
Well, maybe I will. I'm out.
Well, we tried.
The parchment of power is no joke. Then again, neither is Robbie. Let's just hope he's right and he can handle it.
Yeah, let's hope.
I'm quite pleased with these results. Hey, Hunter. Let me do my best. Sometimes, I even impress myself. Until next time.
Even a sword.
Ready to work? I think we've got something for everyone.
Yeah, I had my eye on that too. See you around.
I'm actually agreeing with you, Nico.
Something about Jeremiah Cain's statue drew me.
Like you, Cain carried more burdens.
Yeah, so he knew how the...
Do you feel like...
Absolutely. I mean, it's awesome to be one of the Midnight, but it also really sucks.
As long as you carry the parchment with you, you are the
Huh. Never thought of it that...
It is an awesome
Yeah, but of course, power does...
Blaze's betrayal
About that. Right before all the fighting broke out, when Blaze told me you were the key, and that if we took you out, the world might survive.
Rob.
I know what you're gonna say. Don't try. Which is why I'm thinking I should read this parchment for my...
The forces of the parchment and the Darkhold are not to be trifled with.
Oh boy, here we go. More of that. This is beyond you, Rob. Guess what? I snuck into those movies.
Trust me, this is not the same as childhood misbehavior. You are...
Fine, forget it. I'm not gonna read the...
I am relieved, yeah.
I'm gonna do what I normally do. And hope Stark hurries up with whatever he's building in the...
That may...
I'm just gonna pretend I... After all this, I better get a statue of my own around here.
Just tell me.
I already told you.
That was just a bunch of hocus-pocus mumbo-jumbo. Authored by the hand of a corrupted elder god, vile, unspeakable evil power contained within its pages. I get it. The Darkhold is bad. But I'm a scientist. I need facts, examples, highlights, lowlights.
Are you really asking me for a book report on the Darkhold?
I mean, I could just blast the page to smithereens without knowing the context, but understanding it is so much more interesting.
Context or no context, I'm still skeptical that your plan will actually work.
Well, okay, then share your deep insights with me, Dr. Spooky. Come on, spill the beans.
I have no beans to spill, Tony. I think I need some fresh air.
I guess you're wondering why Strange and
I saw enough.
He gets so huffy and everything has to be shrouded in mystery. I think he's afraid I'm going to turn around and become an even greater...
I thought you two had put your rivalry behind...
I guess you could say we...
That...
Well, in that he's the annoying cousin who comes to visit and then burns...
Surely there is a way for you...
You'll never catch us in the same barbershop quartet. But, given enough time, I'm sure Sure, you may not be able to understand what I'm saying, but that's...
So you think the Darkhold is...
Oh, absolutely. And like any other fabulous bit of technology, it's only a matter of time. Every problem has a solution, my resurrected friend.
I warn you, the Darkhold...
Oh, I'm gonna trifle with it, all right. I'm gonna trifle that thing until it's just...
Just make sure the pulp on the floor is...
Oh, I'll be extra...
And what about Strain?
Oh, I'll find Dr. Spooky later.
It might help if you stop calling...
Yeah, you're right. Steven Spooky.
I get...
Well, don't give up yet. You need to get the research going on... I've got the pieces and Dad's research. I'm serious about getting the research started. Parchment isn't going to blow itself up.
You want that?
Silence, too.
Yes, hello.
Careful, Hunter. Punches are flying fast around here. I came out here to cool down. Carol, her suggestion...
I am afraid I know...
If you think this source has got salon-sculpted facial hair and an...
As usual, you have displayed keen wisdom.
At this point, if I even hear the sound of his feet on...
Try to maintain that healthy...
The problem with Tony is, I suppose that attitude has contributed to his success, but he can't do it with the one that will deal him a brutal...
You do not think he can destroy the parchment?
I don't think he understands just what the page represents. The forces that shaped the Darkhold, they exist outside of the theory of relativity.
I hope the two of you...
If he wants to work... Hopefully, my aggressions will... That'll show him.
Hydra's mystics are trying to open one of those rifts. It probably goes without saying, but we can't have them summoning abominations from the other side.
Maybe I should be flattered.
About time. Is it my turn now?
That's one mystic out.
A helping hand.
Gets on the ugly one. You ain't good enough for me.
We've knocked another mystic out of the ritual. Almost there.
Not looking good for you.
Only temporary.
Mystics are digging deeper, reaching for something to call forth.
There is.
Taking the shot.
They're not all that interested in anyone else.
makes an old dog joke gets diced. You attached to that face? I'm gonna rip you a new one.
They're calling something forth. You need to stop them.
We will not fail.
I'll handle it.
My purpose is clear.
Shaken their confidence.
Hope you're ready.
Where have I seen that before?
Possibly match your strength.
Still want a piece? Kiss it goodbye.
No retreat.
That's not enough.
No escape.
You will suffer for your
They need healing. Not easily distracted, eh?
No mercy for the servants of Lilith.
We cannot be turned back.
Maybe you do not realize the trouble you are in, friend.
Not the first time.
I am impressed. So tough up close.
You've already lost. Don't waste my time.
Now it's my turn.
this yet. I saw a move like that once, centuries ago.
Now for something real special.
Thanks. I owe you one.
Lilith has sent you here to die.
Can anyone aid them?
You're ready now. Looking at me? Now it's my turn. I need a medic here. You're lucky that's as far as I'm taking it.
Just what I needed.
I will not waste this opportunity.
Reality is only an illusion.
Engaging time. There's probably still time for you.
I am afraid you might not make it back from this one. Leave some for the rest of us.
Move back! As ordered. That's not good. Don't waste the opportunity.
Over the years, Lilith's disciples have come in many forms.
We've done it.
Hey, boss. I could use some help. Shop class is supposed to meet tonight.
So, just the two of us?
Actually, when I asked Parker, he mentioned you stopped by. Said he could convince Robbie if I could get you to show.
I'm sure everyone has something to say.
Maybe. But I already said too much. I have to fix this.
We should not keep them waiting.
Time to face the music.
So, what did you want?
A do-over? And to apologize for the last time.
It's a nice sentiment. But a do-over doesn't have much appeal for either of us.
Yeah, I don't understand why we should keep giving you chances.
You shouldn't. Not if you don't want to. But hear me out, okay? I've been the person in charge for years. When I'm stressed, I can steamroll people who never expected it, and certainly don't deserve it.
That's what assholes say. To justify their behavior so they can keep being assholes.
Half of the Avengers agree with you. Look, nothing I did was justified. I was a jerk. And I'm sorry.
Okay.
Look, when you take away all the trappings of ungodly wealth, I'm just a guy who likes to make things. None of my friends were into this stuff. I was the only kid who saw beauty in exhaust manifolds, who spent hours poring over the guts of a microprocessor. That's all I want here, to make things with friends. As long as that's still an option.
That's the whole idea behind this? Okay, here's how we make this work. Tony Stark, CEO, is banned from shop class.
But making things, Tony? The guy we're talking to right now? He can stay.
That's more than fair.
Glad that's over with. Feuding with Tony Stark is not an achievement I care to unlock. So, how about we make something new? Another day for retooling. We have a few more ideas in the backlog if you want to check them out. I finally have a use for the components you handed me. You ready to put this one to bed?
I am ready.
Parker's creative drive is amazing. Seeing how he tackles a problem gives me ideas of my own. And Robbie has the right intuition when it comes to putting these prototypes together. I thought he was being overcautious, but that's a crafter's care. Wish I'd seen it earlier.
The Hell Ride is ready and waiting.
Look, I don't want to brag, but I think... Yeah, I know, blah blah, teamwork, blah blah blah.
I think that was our best. I'm ready to call it a night.
I am ready to go.
Robbie.
Tension's so thick I could claw it to shreds. Something or someone.
Hunter, you need a hobby.
What?
No, something you can do by yourself during...
I used to work with wood. Carved my own toys, built some...
Have you thought about doing this again?
Maybe. The tools are different.
Hunter, if you ever carve me a toy...
You paint?
Nothing I would share. But that's the...
You can fit like 100 parchments of power there.
Agatha, what are you...
Casting a protections. Now that we are in possession of the parchment of power...
What can I do to...
You can't. This is a very rare form of sorcery. But you can watch over... This spell will only prevent the worst type of harm the parchment can...
Mischief?
There's no way of knowing. But if there's one thing I am sure of, it's this. Not even my magic can... They will affect us, if only in whisper. I mean, they're probably affecting us right here, right now, and won't stop.
Then there is...
There sure is. But until that happens... Speaking of... I should really finish this incantation.
I will leave you to it then.
Sleep well, Hunter.
Family protects one another. Family loves one another. Family would do anything to save one another. Is that not what these heroes of yours preach? Then why abandon you at the doorstep of that wretched pretender Mephisto, my precious child?
After the traitor Blaze betrayed me to that demon, Robbie would not leave my side. Ileana tore through reality itself to find me. I am here now because of their actions, not yours.
Then for once I am grateful to them. Still, say what you will about Johnny Blaze, but his soul is one of the He has carried the parchment for decades without succumbing to its call, battled angels and demons.
It almost seems like you had...
I simply state, now he is free of the page.
Robbie.
Do you really think
You were right, Mother. Robbie will never be Johnny. He will become something far greater. I gladly place my fate.
My original offer still If you truly value your friend, ignore my warning, and Blaze is
I hope the others slept better than I did. You wanted to speak?
I see you, Hunter. I notice what you've been up to.
And what have I been up to exactly?
Bad things. Very bad things. You should see the look on your face. I meant that in a good way. You're embracing the dark. And more importantly...
Ileana, you...
I did. You are my friend, and I am yours. I do not keep a lot of them, so don't screw it up by defecting to the light side.
Me? Go to the light side? Never.
For years in this realm, I felt out of place. No one understood me, and most people were terrified. Then It never felt right for a bad girl like me to fight with the...
You have shown me a lot too.
Perhaps, but my time growing up in Limbo was difficult.
Mephisto?
He sought to blacken my soul with corruption. I hate what he did, what he made me do. But, am I a monster for being grateful?
Of course not. A terrible creature inflicted pain.
It was my fault.
He was always the monster, Ileana.
I do not agree. But
Okay.
Thank you for listening.
No, that can't be. I had that dream too.
Maybe it was something we ate.
Don't you mean someone?
I don't know. This stinks of a hex or a curse or something.
If we all had the same nightmare, does that mean we all share the same subconscious neurosis?
God, I hope not.
The probability of every single one of us walking the same dream state is 1 billion to 1. It must mean something.
Yeah, it means we might want to have a little chat with our friendly neighborhood hunter.
Oh, I knew I should have let Mr. Murdoch copyright that for me.
I still can't get that image out of my mind.
Same here. And that's saying a lot these days.
I'm sure there's a logical explanation for this all.
There is... the parchment.
I knew that page would find a way of messing with our heads.
Or maybe it was warning us about you-know-who.
Did you have the dream?
What dream?
I'm here if you want to talk about it.
I'm assuming you had the same dream last night as the rest of us.
I'm pretty sure I did not.
I'll let Wanda tell you. She's better at... All I can say is what I saw last night.
I appreciate the concern, Robbie, but I'm all...
Yeah, you seem alright standing here in the... Feels like too much of a coincidence.
I wish I could explain.
Maybe it is the page, messing with us.
It is possible. The full effect...
And they will remain... Honestly, I can't wait for it to be...
So, you were not...
Hell no. And not just because I suspect it's giving me... Because I know whatever Blaze read set him off so...
The page most likely tricked him into believing...
And that's why I'm not going to read it. I think Wanda wants to talk. I should stop monopolizing. Oh, and...
Yes?
Take care of yourself, okay?
I always do. What is everyone so upset about?
A nightmare. We all had the same one. Wondering if you had the same one too. Would be weird if you were...
You mean the one...
Wait, you had a dream about
Is that not the one you...
No, Hunter. We had a dream about you.
What? What about...
Let's just say you... Something threw you above us. Your face twisted in what could only be... I don't want to freak you out. I mean... It was...
Something you should know about me.
We should probably stop talking now.
They are staring?
Yep.
They really are frightened.
Hey, if it makes you feel any better, everyone here is...
The parchment's days are numbered, Hunter. Come down to the forge.
I don't care what the dream implied. You're no villain. It'll take more than that.
Come on over, Hunter. I'm slinging some hot, fresh, parchment-blasting tech here.
Is this it? Is this the thing that will destroy the parchment?
Well, you better believe it. That's the Gamma Accelerator. Plus a few tips taken from dear old Dad's notes. Plus a few crucial adjustments. Plus some revolutionary new tech created on the fly.
Are you sure it will work?
I'm sure you've got a million questions. Come to the war room and you can hear my full spiel. Trust me, you won't want to miss it.
I'm quite pleased with these results.
Got more coil for me? I'm trying to assume it was Lilith. Don't prove me wrong, Hunter.
Last night was no dream. Lilith intended us to witness that vision. Lilith is toying with our emotions and our minds because she is desperate for the parchment. She is frightened of us. That said, something still isn't quite making sense. The whole picture is fuzzy. We are missing something. Until next time.
Let's address the spooky elephant in the room. Dreams are weird, huh?
Back again. I'm usually a light sleeper, but last night I felt like I couldn't wake up.
was out to your mother, Hunter. You wouldn't like me. You almost believe me. We're good, Hunter.
I pinched myself awake and just thanked the staff of one who was...
Let's do this.
Sharing club. How do I unsubscribe?
Maybe I shouldn't be so gung-ho about you confronting Lilith.
Anytime now, Tony.
Yeah, you're being a little extra you right now.
Forgive me if I'm a little excited that another one of my brilliant, one-of-a-kind inventions will thwart the apocalypse. Again.
Uh-huh. What's the plan?
Awesome! Thanks, Hunter.
Weird dreams, huh? Probably. Only reason to listen to Tony is to get directions to the rap party.
You believe the cause is lost?
Didn't say that. Did not say that. I've seen the world end a few times, and
That is not saying much.
We can't all be born as unlucky as me.
Lilith has marked us all.
Fate. The other F.
Scoff if you would like. Lilith believes in destiny.
You sound like Steve.
My words are my own, not Captain America's or...
Steve's a good thing. Especially with what we got. One thing we can agree on. Hell ain't coming. Hell is already...
No, not yet. Waiting until we have a quorum. Don't want to have to explain the complex calculations, algorithms, and other assorted science bits twice.
The Forge Demon was right. You do love the sound of your own voice.
Relax.
Seems like everyone had... I hate to ask.
Of course.
You sure? The dream... I mean...
The one everyone had, but no one will...
Let's just say you should be grateful to have your...
Protect me from what, exactly?
Your mother, Hunter. Who else? If it wasn't for that collar, who knows how she might be... I wouldn't put it past her to invade your dreams.
She knows the part...
And is desperate for it. We should all be on guard. In any case, best to keep our wits about... I just don't want anything to happen.
I don't like to say that I do my best work under pressure, but I think this time...
This is impressive. You did this work...
Chug a few Stark drives and there's nothing you can't speed. Hopefully the sugar crash doesn't hit me while we're just...
If you manage to stop the prophecy, I will...
So you're promising karaoke. I'm gonna hold you to that,
What about your father's research? Do you feel
I'm only perfecting the stuff he started. It's like I took all the skeletons out of my family
It is powered by...
Don't worry, figure of speech. No actual skeletons in there, just massive amounts of gamma radiation. But this thing's gonna shut his team down.
I really hope you are right.
Well, more than anything, I want him back. I don't think this thing can grant all my wishes, but...
So...
Now comes the hard part. I wonder if I have time to whip up some diagrams. People love diagrams.
I don't like these apocalypse willies. I don't think the others have any nerves left to fray. I know we can't control our dreams, Hunter. Maybe...
Now, I know a lot of you aren't used to the scientific method. So, take a breath, let it all soak in. I can talk you through the really complex parts.
You want to shoot the indestructible Page with a giant ray gun.
A giant gamma ray gun.
You can't just blow up the parchment of power with gamma energy. It isn't done.
He has a point.
Look, you and the Hocus Pocus crowd had your shot. Now, it's my turn. Mine and Hound's.
Your father's research.
Pops wasn't trying to weaponize gamma energy. He was trying to supercharge it into an almost unlimited power source. Should probably thank Bruce for helping me realize that. Problem is, gamma energy has a threshold. Push it too much and it goes boom. Big time.
Enter Los Diablos.
Birthplace of the Hulk.
And the last time somebody tried putting Pop's theories to the test, Entire area is still saturated with that same modified energy. If I can channel it through my accelerator cannon, well, that gamma field page of yours
will go boom. Big time?
Bingo. Huge time.
We're gonna need a tremendous amount of power.
And not just gamma. Yo, Lost Boys. And Lost Girls, saddle up. We need you.
Sabretooth's still out there. They ain't going nowhere without me.
The more the better. Somebody's gotta clap when I thwart the apocalypse. Again.
This plan seems crazy.
I grew 4 more arms after the radioactive spike.
Stay focused on Tony's ridiculous plan. I'll keep an eye out for Hydra.
What's the word, kid?
Nothing. Nothing is definitely the word.
Oh, well, nothing's good. You don't have the Abbey masking you in that page right now. Just keep a safe distance a little longer until we're ready here. With even one blast, my gamma cannon will drain the ambient gamma energy from this entire valley. This is gonna have to be a one-shot deal.
Then don't miss.
Got that part covered.
This is by far the worst plan I've ever been part of. And I've done jobs with Deadpool.
Robbie cannot hide that page forever. If there is any chance of removing that burden from him. Speaking of...
Yo, Fast and the Flamius, what did I just tell you?
Stark! Power up that damn ray gun!
What?
Stark! Multiple targets closing on your position!
That ain't Robbie.
Activated gamma collectors now.
How long do you need?
How would I know? I just invented the damn things yesterday.
Then keep going. We will hold the line.
Stark. Too smart for your own good.
Ignore the others and follow that page. It's time I return home.
If you could go ahead and stop them from attacking the highly volatile gamma collector, that would be fantastic.
Feel free to come down here and throw a few lasers at him.
Yeah, sure, no problem. And while I'm down there, which one of you is going to initialize the accelerator to fire this thing?
Fair point.
We will hold this position as long as necessary.
Trust me, it'll be worth the wait.
Nice move, bub.
Mother won't let me fade away.
That must have taken practice.
Once again.
I can't heal up. She'll do it.
Bad luck for you, bub. Not looking good for you. Don't want to get up. Tired of running into you, Creed. Maybe it's time I cut off your feet.
Mother will just give me another pair. You should know that by now, Logan.
Tired of hearing about your mama, too.
Agreed. Welcome assistance.
Crude, but effective.
Temporary. I'm just gonna keep coming back. Mother made sure of that.
Do not.
Be done.
Join us.
You're still set on me.
What's your status up there, Stark?
Getting warmer. Keep fighting.
Better not be dragging your feet.
How does one drag their feet in the air?
I'll explain later.
time has come.
The champion has failed.
There are witnesses then, and I should be captain for
Lilith has put a great deal of trust in your nemesis, Logan.
Yeah, she really knows how to pick 'em.
I've chosen you, right, Logan?
I'm nobody's minion. I leave that to suckers like you. Dibs on the ugly one. I wasn't even trying that hard.
You are nothing compared to the things I have seen and killed. This is bad.
The light is on our side.
I'll remember this.
So it's
I saw a move like that once, centuries ago.
I think we're ready to rock and roll.
You don't get it, runt! There's magic pumping through these veins now.
You got that right.
Guys, not sure how much longer we can keep this up.
Then don't wait on me.
Get another deal, oh please. What did Lilith offer you? Better gas mileage?
Not quite. Return.
Tried to avoid this mess, you know.
What?
But y'all had to do things the hard way. You were right, kid. I am a coward. Been running from this moment my whole life. World's really gonna beat this thing, it'll need someone strong. Like you.
Wait! No!
3, 2, 1.
See you soon, Rocks.
start playing the blame game, I think it's important to recognize that my theory would have...
Commander's other side?
Horns are new.
That's not all, Tony. I'm finally seeing my true potential.
That sounds a little weird, too.
They cannot possibly actually...
You're making a mistake. You have been judged. Only the innocent. Mother will wait no longer. This is the end.
I cannot move.
Guess we're not done yet. I'm up. How was I supposed to know this was we needed a way to destroy the parchment, and I gave us one.
Damned if you do, damned if you don't.
You see, this guy gets it.
You're only tiring yourself out.
Sure, why not?
Is that the best you've got? Mother's anger flows through me. Look to the sky!
Oh, I thought we were finished.
I am waiting. I should probably thank you for helping me break through, Tony. You know how frustrating.
I liked it better when the big version only used single syllables.
It's keeping me down.
Don't get all broody on me now, Bruce. That's just Lilith talking.
Hold the light's gift. This shall be of great help.
I'm saving my energy for the need. Who's the boss now? We're not getting anywhere with this. Might as well be throwing pointy sticks.
How did you ever manage to control him in the past?
Well, control is a strong word. I'd say it's more like we pointed him at something and hoped for the best.
That is not reassuring.
Make way for vengeance. You only make me stronger.
That'll
work.
Let's do This shouldn't take long. Ought to improve the odds.
Time to go!
Fighting a god.
Taking him down before, we can do it again. Just need to...
All these years, Tony, letting you think you were my equal. I could have squashed you so easily.
Not sure I want to know why.
The Hulk will deliver the page to Lilith, just as it was foretold. Just as she planned all along.
Alright. Because you're telling me she orchestrated all of this?
My mother always gets what she wants. With the Darkhold in her grasp, there is only one thing she is missing. Me.
Only thing is, magic took out Sape. Knew one day he'd cut off more than he could chew. I just thought Creed's reckoning was mine.
Magic is too young to have this.
I agree. Can't tell magic what to do, though. Got too much of that Rasputin head.
It is indeed dark times when the...
I'm worried about the kid. You change when you cancel someone's we can't afford another one on our side.
Battle offers us no easy...
Liliana's growing on me. Last thing I need is another Jubilee. She could come in handy against Hulk, though.
The Hulk situation...
I've survived a few dust-ups of the Green Ray. 2 reasons I walked away. Healing factor, and I got the feeling that Banner was holding the group. I don't get that feeling anymore. Do you?
Dr. Banner may prove an...
Your mom's play of turning puny Banner. She controls Hulk's only... the part that was on our side. Hulk fights dirty and mean and brutal.
Enough, Tony. We tried and we failed. Time to admit we might not have all the answers on this one.
We needed to act, and that's exactly what I did. Yeah, okay, the plan didn't work out. I'll come up with another. If that doesn't work, I'll try again and again. Until I win.
You win?
You know what I meant.
I know exactly what you meant. Listen to someone other than yourself for once. Stand down, Tony.
Not while I can still fix this.
Stand down now, before we all go down with you.
What do you say, boss? Is Rogers right? Should the star player get... Or maybe you're smart, and you know...
It is worth...
This is not a school project. Teamwork does... But you're the boss. You can all brainstorm to your heart's content. When you want an actual solution, you come and find me.
Hunter, Are you any good at writing eulogies? I mean, it's not like Robbie's gonna let you write a eulogy for Blaze. But a little back.
And what are you?
Me? I'm here to support Robbie. He watched his...
I am concerned about Robbie, too. Blaze's...
The guy's been through a lot. That's why I want to help him get closure.
Closure?
Yeah, you know, closure? Like...
Do you think...
I've watched hundreds of hours of daytime TV, so as soon as Robbie works this out, Robbie will figure out what to do.
I can't get Blaze out of my head. I don't mean...
Tell me what you were thinking.
On the one hand, he was my personal hero. On the other, how do I honor him and still be truthful?
No matter what betrayals he visited upon us, he...
Maybe so. I also remember... Can I really talk about the good and ignore the awful?
Whatever you decide to do it quick.
You really helped clarify my thinking. This is so hard. Maybe we should just... I want to ask you something, but you can't make fun of me, okay?
Fire away, Robbie.
Well, there is this online video game Will you be my player too?
Is Peter not the obvious choice?
No, felt we've gotten pretty close. Besides, there will be plenty of other
So, what did I
could ask you the same. What did I do to deserve all your...
I rarely meet someone as true and honest to himself as you, Robbie.
Calling someone like that back home can get you a nice... I sometimes wonder if you still... Don't get me wrong. We're a solid duo. There's no doubt about it.
Have you considered Sparky might feel...
What do you mean?
Sparky is occupying your body, Robbie. Without you, he is just a He probably feels just as insecure as...
Oh, poor guy. Oh, now I'm feeling bad for Sparky. He should know he's still a kick-ass...
You should start talking to yourself that way, Robbie. You might actually
Okay.
Repeat it until every last bit of doubt is...
I am the hero.
Perfect.
Caretaker could have at least... Practice makes perfect. We can go a few rounds.
So, how's the whole saving the world thing going? Sometimes, I even impress myself. See that? This is some of my best work. Find more coil, send it my way.
Guess you overheard or...
Some of...
Let's face it, this doomsday scenario might be a little too... So, it's time for them to move over and let the...
What does Peter... With great power comes...
And we are ready for that.
So, do you have...
You mean a plan to stop Chthon from serving us all? We don't have all the deets nailed down as of yet. Till then, keep this under wraps and... I don't want to freak out the Avengers anymore.
Will do.
Cool. Catch up later. Hey guys, I know you probably don't...
Hey, can I ask a favor? Lilith's tomb won't be that creepy, right? We should bring flashlights.
Is your source Maria Hill, or intercepted comms, or other?
A bit of all three.
In the Air Force, we call them betting odds.
In the Army, we call that hard intel. Semantics aside, Hydra's never been this active. Hearing about sleeper agents pulling out from all the major three-letter agencies.
Can't believe I find...
All you have to do is take out that nest mother. Sounds simple enough. Don't be swayed by her words.
Doesn't sound like much. No half-men.
I think they can arrest you for that in New York, Blade.
I think you got him.
Seems like it's cheaper just to replace you guys with robots. I bet Tony would cut Faustus a deal.
They are still set on me.
Fall before me.
Guess I'm still the focus here. I'm on it. One more time.
Some for the rest of us. No mercy for the servants of Lilith.
You will pay.
They have not changed their plans.
My priestess. Enough insolence. Out of this!
Still coming my way.
On our side. The power of the light.
We've done it. Excellent work.
Hey Hunter, I'm gonna be saying some words about Blaze for the team. We're gathering in the cave right now. Come join us. Hey, thanks for coming, everybody. I know we're all stretched thin at the moment.
We're all here for you, Robbie. We know this is important to you.
But we should move things along. I know what you're all thinking. You thought Blaze was a major league asshole.
Whoa, I thought Professor Xavier was the mind reader, Logan.
Quiet you. Anyway, Blaze. Yeah, he wasn't nice. But it's not a nice world. And sometimes you gotta be that way to get things done. And he really got a lot of things done. So, you kids remember that. You won't always be so fresh-faced and innocent.
Thanks, Logan. You said it better than I ever could. To be honest, I really struggled with what I was gonna say. Because I used to worship the flaming ground Blaze rode on. And then I met him. And safe to say, I didn't worship him so much anymore. Fairly certain I hated him. Right until he went and sacrificed his life to save mine. Johnny might not have been perfect, but at the end of the day, he was one of us. And I'm glad to have known him. To Johnny Blaze.
Johnny Blaze.
Johnny Blaze.
Johnny
Johnny
Blaze.
Blaze.
Is that it? Can we go now?
What's good? Man, I just wish I could have brought my brother Gabe along.
The wicked don't stop, but neither do we. Focus, Robbie, focus.
What have you got for me, boss? Always up for a challenge. Sometimes, I even impress myself. I feel like I could automate this process and take myself out of the loop here.
Until next time.
Ready for more?
Just give me a target.
New and improved.
Caretaker said I need to be a team player, so I guess I'm letting you choose for me too.
Constant innovation. That's the Stark promise. Been looking forward to upgrading that.
Awesome! Can't wait to see how this goes down.
Haha, nothing's gonna stop me.
All right, not too shabby.
Help!
Pull up a stool, Hunter. Never too early to get caffeinated. Stark convinced me to put a shot of his new
Stark drop?
Sure. It tastes like sweaty Jim. And if we're headed to Transia, I'm gonna need it.
This group does not waste time. We will strike.
Now there's a real rah-rah. I've got no time for long stays over.
It makes sense that Lilith would go back there.
She's gonna be in for a real nasty shock if she's looking for home. It's not like the old Red Skull and Hydra did a pretty good job of...
The people of Transia are good at heart. There is no...
We go smash Hydra, and while we're there...
It looks like the others are gathering.
Yep. I gotta talk to Stark about getting some new flavors.
Hunter!
This lifestyle of ours, you know.
I'm not sure like is the proper word. For instance, a perk are the...
Glad you said that. There are too many... It's good to rely on others.
But when we must go at it alone,
I've spent decades experimenting and putting it together. Any of them in...
Your wardrobe is the height of...
Part of the appeal of the lifestyle...
Shades? Check. Sleek long coat.
Can't forget the sassy one-liners. For real though, this coat's been with me the whole... Feels like my soul's part of the fact. I could never part with it. And I'm the only one who could... Being good at what we do ain't all about the gear. It's about why we do it. You got a good understanding of the why and the how for all...
My reasons are very...
If they were simple, I'd be worried about you, Hunter.
Is there anything you can tell us about Transia that might give us an edge?
Transia is a country in trauma. Their borders could easily destabilize at any moment. The people there, they have seen so much war, trauma, and pain. We must spare them at all costs.
Right. I'm packing coffee pods. Anything you like?
Yes, the coffee shops.
To think, long ago the nation of Transia was once the seat of power for the heroic knights of Wondergore.
Might as well be Camp Hydra these days.
They're pulling in reinforcements from everywhere. But reinforcing what exactly?
Mount Wondergore. There's been something wrong with that place for as long as I can remember.
Something like this.
Nothing wrong with that. Now we know where to strike. Time for a little payback on Queen, Demon... No? Right. Make one slight mistake.
Handing my mother the last page of the Darkhold?
Bringing back the Hulk?
Okay, same mistake. Technically, fine. You take point then.
Roger that.
Actually, how about you let us handle things? The Sanctum, Tony's Gamma Death Star, Wanda. Think about it. Every time we listen to you all, some new catastrophe seems to happen. You're not our babysitter, Hunter. You're our leader. And we are the Midnight Suns. We're family.
And family's family. So this time...
We got your back.
Then what are we waiting for?
What if we aim for his heart or something?
He's not a vampire. He's a gamma-powered muscle man.
Juiced up with a heavy dose of Lilith's corruption.
In other words, we're screwed.
Look, I know Lilith is like a dark goddess with an extra angry Hulk as her number 2.
Don't forget the Parchment of Power. She's got that too, which is like super OP.
But we've got something that she doesn't.
A death wish?
No, dude. We've got friends. Each other. We're the Midnight Suns. And you know what we Suns do?
We rise.
We've got this, guys. We have to believe in ourselves if we're gonna pull this off. Blade, Robbie, you know what to do, right?
We'll see you soon, Nico.
Better not leave me hanging, because our entire continued existence depends on us.
Right. No pressure. It's just the end of the world.
Not if we can help it.
I'll be monitoring the troops' movements from here. You have a small window to strike the facility and get out.
What if...
What? No giant alien slime bubbles, demon energy barriers, or jolly green monsters?
Then they're ours.
all, Wanda was right.
She usually is.
Right, one problem at a time. Midnight Suns, assemble! Or whatever.
Yes, Midnight Suns assemble or whatever.
Why not?
It looks as if Lilith sent every last Hydra goon she could find to guard the entrance.
Between the creepy glow and the howling demonic...
We must not let them stand in our way.
I'll give it a whirl. Good work.
More.
Good one. That wasn't bad.
I can handle it.
The history books really didn't do you justice.
For Hydra! Suffer! From the rift, her blessing emerges.
To think this was once hallowed earth, long before Lilith was entombed here.
Too bad it was Hydra who finally stopped.
Chthon has been waiting eons for this moment. I'm not giving Hydra any more credit than I have to.
Nor should you. This will
About time.
Whatever works. You asked for it.
Feeble effort.
They cannot possibly match your strength.
Aw, that's thoughtful.
The power of the light.
Done waiting.
Hydra Immortalis. As she commands.
Can't run from this.
I still don't get why these guys keep fighting. It can't be the money. What else do mercenaries take in?
We will return what little Nico. False promise of eternity catered to every corrupted mind.
A spell carried on silent whispers.
I am impressed. Your fate is sealed. You were too weak for this fight.
Buy us some time! Get inside while you can! Leave that to me!
Punch it!
Hell yeah!
You alone among your kind can serve as the conduit of my power, precious child. Liber tenebris reversus es nobis. Only a few moments longer. Together we will reforge the Darkhold and usher in...
It's over, lady!
Mother, no! Stop this!
Lucky shot. She won't hit me again.
But it is all for you. Everything I do is always for you, child.
Block her out! She gave up the right to call you that word when she sold her soul to that monster.
The truth shall reveal itself soon enough, sister.
Even with her attention focused on that damn book, Lilith's barrier will not be easy to bring down.
Yeah, but the cave shore is.
Midnight suns, disassemble.
Now you're talking.
It's not the most elegant solution, but bringing the roof down on them will certainly put a damper on things.
Should have hit a few of those columns with the hell ride.
I'm gonna tell Robbie you said that.
Your time has come.
That'll work.
Soon we will be nourished.
On Delta responding.
Still they persist.
Do not waste your strength. What has been set in motion cannot be undone. Will not be undone.
You have the power to stop this, Mother.
A debt of blood is owed.
You know what you have to do. 1,000 years.
It is time. My purpose. Resistance will get you. Now is the time.
I'm going to get you for this.
The same.
Sarah, my sister. It's been far too long.
Don't speak as if you know me, demon. You haven't been my sister for centuries.
It saddens me to hear you say that. There's still time for you to see things his way.
No one calling himself the Midnight Sun will ever join your corrupted ranks. I promise you that.
Make way for
I saw a move like that once, centuries ago. Hail that!
Our pact will not be broken.
Kiss the mother with that mouth? Touches me is going down.
Lilith may have found the one man, or monster, capable of withstanding the dark energies of that book long enough to fully restore it.
Banner's been nothing but trouble since this whole thing started.
We both know what it is like to have a power that others desire.
Maybe, but I don't rip my clothes off and go berserk whenever I'm in a bad mood.
Need to restore our strength.
Never seen that before. Yeah. These fanatics are always the same. They're mine.
Not fall again.
It's good to be back.
I want your head.
You have earned this. For the rest of us.
Mindless followers, same fate.
Down.
Haven't cut him loose yet.
The light is on our side. Welcome assistance. You had your chance to escape. Even for Hydra.
Let's do this.
Now that was something.
Many still await my judgment.
Playtime's over.
Their plans.
That's one hell of a move.
tenebris reversus es nobi.
Get out of there, now! You've done more than anyone could ask!
Almost! Yo, demon lady! One thing, before we go. This is for
Johnny Blaze!
No! The spell must not be interrupted!
Now we may leave!
Mother.
Your mother died centuries ago. Now get out of there!
What's wrong?
Everything.
Yes, Robbie, I have eyes.
Dude, that's so freaking crazy.
Book club tonight.
Meet you there.
I'll walk you.
Yeah?
Welcome to book club.
Yeah.
I didn't realize Steve knew the author. I really should have read this.
Whenever I read this book, I can still hear the General's voice in my head. We can start whenever. We can start when...
More we work together, the more I'm impressed. And I'm hard to impress.
We can start whenever.
If you can we start? Before we start, I want to welcome Logan to the book club. What did you think of the book?
I didn't read it.
Okay then, guess I'll start. Steve, I really enjoyed this book.
What stood out to you?
I know people have different approaches to leading others, but I never considered what drives them to do so. Take Custer. He led from the front and was mostly loved by his troops, but his drive for personal glory affected every choice he made. Eventually, Custer picked a fight he couldn't handle. His recklessness led to the death of himself and every soldier he commanded.
His mistake was making decisions to elevate his own standing instead of his troops.
Makes sense. The better they do, the more he gets credit for leading them to victory. I think the biggest lesson, beyond don't be Custer, is that an outsized ego is a double-edged sword for a leader.
Also, you can't just get through life with a pretty face.
I thought you didn't read the book.
I didn't, but I picked things up from context.
I learned more about George Washington from this book than anything I was taught in school.
Yeah, that surprised me as well.
Before this, I associated him with statues, paintings, and the dustiest parts of American history. But here we see a military leader whose personal ambition was the victory of his army. He was clear-eyed about his goals and knew how to get out of his own way. Washington led from the top, though he kept counsel with various advisors. Once he made a decision, he expected his subordinates to follow his orders.
For less capable people, that sounds far too
Yeah, I find it's best to leave some wood. More than anyone else in the book, Washington believed true leadership is a contract bestowed.
And that's where the book gets its title?
Right. The mantle of authority. It's something that augments you.
Which brings us to our final profile.
We really don't have to do this one.
And now I'm interested.
Steve, how long have you bugged me to read this?
Not because of the chapter on me. You all know General Phillips selected me for the Super Soldier program. For a time, he was kind to say I led by example. Maybe that's how it used to be. To get anything done, I need the group's consensus. I can't give pretty speeches about the need to sacrifice.
It cannot be as simple as you make it sound.
Oh, it never is. It's a constant struggle, and you won't always see eye to eye. But I find little enjoyment.
All right, we'll call it here. Next month is... Hunter, do you have any books to suggest?
None from the past few centuries.
Then Logan could pick the next one.
Sure. The Adventures of Crash Morgan number 5, The Last Queen of Deimos.
What is that exactly?
It's about a space explorer with a ray gun, a jetpack, and a fishbowl helmet. Travels through space with a robot dog. They get in wacky adventures.
That's a classic. A buddy of mine had that in basic.
I'm always up for space nonsense.
I'm not, but that's the book. I'll give it a shot.
I'm not sure why Logan joined book.
You are not required to...
Come on, it's the principle.
I'm actually surprised Steve
Why?
Steve can take a compliment, but he's uncomfortable with praise.
What did you...
Well, the punch is decent.
What I meant...
I just told you. Thumbs up for punch.
Well...
You did not think...
I wasn't sure he'd be into book club.
The name alone had...
Maybe you're right.
You welcome to...
Can't argue. When you first joined, I wanted you to keep an open mind about...
Good call.
You leave it. Later.
He's close, Hunter. Chthon is in this dimension. I can feel it.
Wanda, there's something I ought to say to you.
Oh?
You were right about Lilith's tomb.
Did you just say I was right about something?
I did. Just as you were probably right about other things, too. Many other things. You let an old, stubborn immortal let you take the blame for so much.
You were hurting. You needed something to point to.
And here I was thinking I was the one who was supposed to take care of all of you. I am sorry, Wanda. For everything.
So am I.
I see you and Care.
Seems so. I should be happy about it. I grew up in Transia, you know. It's all destroyed now. Along with the...
Wanda,
Not as sorry as they are.
we will.
And I'd like to be around to help them. I'm afraid of her, you know. I mean, what if it happens again? What if I...
If it came to that.
I appreciate that, but I don't think you're going to have time for all that while you...
You're right.
You wouldn't?
I'm joking.
Oh, you almost got me there.
No one is leaving you behind.
Promise?
Cross my...
Well, I ought to get back to...
Do not watch too much of it.
There are worse things for your mental health, Hunter. I'll take my chances with a little cable. Night.
The mysterious structure, which has
I
been
hope Aunt
described
May
as
isn't
some
watching
kind
this,
of
because she's
ancient
going to
temple,
flip.
has suddenly appeared in the war-torn Republic
I try to
of
stop
Transia,
it, but...
decimating a
You
remote
screwed up,
village at the
Robbie.
base of Mount
It's
Wonderful.
okay, you can say it.
These images,
Doesn't
taken
matter
by
who
tourists,
screwed up.
have been reposted
What
over
matters
2
is that
million
we're
times
screwed.
on every social media outlet with the hashtag #ApocalypseWow.
We're in the end game now.
Ah, Hunter, good to see you.
Transia. I don't know how we always end up back there.
Some places just have terrible luck.
Is it luck, or is it cursed? I mean, maybe there's a reason.
Let me guess. You came to rub it in? Tell me the Midnight Suns are just a bunch of Hero Academy dropouts who are in over their heads?
I'm not here to rub anything in. I came here to say, I thought what you did back there was brave. And bold.
Yeah, right. You mean brave and stupid?
You weren't being stupid. You did what you thought was right. Sometimes, we can do everything in our power to stop a bad thing from happening and still fall flat on our faces. Just keep your chin up and remember, failure is an essential part of the superhero gig. I mean, look at me. I haven't exactly been batting 1,000 these days, but that doesn't seem to have slowed down my ego any.
Well, wait. Are you, actually being nice to me?
Well, nothing like impending doom to bring people together. But seriously, I admire what you tried to pull off back there. Took a lot of guts. Maybe next time, you'll get the glory.
Thanks, Tony.
Anytime.
Yay, the first time we're actually trusted to sit in the driver's seat, we dropped a mountain on her head, and Lilith still managed. Way to go.
Lilith and the Hulk are just...
No crap.
We were wrong to think trying to topple her...
Yeah, I know. Remember what? Yeah, well, your dad thought Tony came to rub it. Alright, I'm gonna stay out here. Thanks for,
Anytime.
Can you not feel?
You have gone too far.
I could say the same to you, child. Leaving me for dead and buried under the... What a way to treat your mother.
One look at Transia tells me everything I need to know. Sarah...
Pains me to hear you say that. Especially when...
Do not say it. Do not tell me you have unleashed all...
I do not need to. All will be revealed. The Darkhold is finally complete. The Midnight Sun is coming. We will all have our final parts to play.
If everything you do is truly for me, Mother, then I beg you...
You almost sound like him.
I thought we could not talk about him.
Don't be ridiculous, not him. Him.
I have never heard of you speak...
We close upon the end of a billion years' prophecy. Forgive me if I'm... I sometimes wonder if I could bring his soul to this place.
I implore you. In his death, he has been spared the sight of the foul... What? No snappy comeback? Promises that we shall be reunited under the glorious...
No, child. Not this time.
Agatha?
I'm sorry to intrude.
For you? Of course.
You always came to me for advice when...
I could always count on you.
Really? I always feared I was flying by the seat of my broom.
A seated broom? Where is it?
Lost in the chaos of an... I don't know how to say this without... Despite our actions, the prophecy unfolds. Chthon's return seems inevitable. It all...
Agatha...
I should be here with Sarah and yourself, helping... Useless. I'm sorry, hon.
Agatha, wait.
Agatha. Hunter, I'm coming in. Where is she? I heard you speaking with her.
What exactly did...
Agatha, speaking with you.
I see.
Do you deny it?
I have to.
Why?
It is late. It would take too long to explain. We should talk...
We do it now.
We will talk. Soon.
This isn't over.
Good night.
You know, I was obsessed with the sun as a kid. A huge nuclear reactor, and then looking up at the stars at night and realizing there were other nuclear reactors, some of them even bigger and brighter. I was blown away.
And now?
I want to say I still am, but I saw countless stars while I was in the Kree Star Force. White dwarfs. Sadly, the sense of wonder eventually...
We all change and grow. The things that we once found curious...
I guess you're right. Heck, I know you're right. The Kree's psyche... Kree DNA will open a lot of doors for you. What would the life of regular Carol do?
I cannot imagine you being...
You're right. I get antsy when the status...
I am sure you would have come into powers in some other way.
Oh yeah? Like who?
Tony, you two are not that...
I'm definitely nowhere near his cash flow. But I wouldn't mind tinkering. That's a thought. Maybe in another... But for now...
I still can't believe it.
What don't you believe, Robbie?
That our plan failed.
Practice makes perfect.
You have my undivided attention. In this reality, anyway.
Hey guys, I was thinking, what if you and magic opened up a portal? I could create a large-scale moving platform. We could get those poor people out of Transia in no time.
I must say, the dire circumstances of our situation seem to have bested you, Tony.
So, how's the whole saving the world thing going? Sometimes, I even impress myself. Big Tony's Forge of Mystery, we never close.
I'm happy to help, Hunter.
I know you're upset too. Everyone's in the same boat. She won't want you to be making a fuss, so come up with an excuse as to why you're there. Maybe bring her some cookies.
This is the first time I've been here since... well, since I had to leave.
And?
And what else can I say? If you can't discuss the Agatha situation... Did you know there are at least 100 books on ghosts, specters, and phantasms? I cataloged them all.
All right.
You made it clear where you stand. I respect that.
If you are asking questions...
Is that a threat?
No, I meant that asking if anyone has...
Might upset the others.
Especially Sarah.
For what it's worth, I'll keep this to myself.
I see.
I don't know what I...
Books, usually.
Thank you for that. I meant Agatha and I. Instead, I'm just... numb.
If you want to talk about it...
Thank you, but I don't want to distract from what I'm sure will be a busy...
It is no...
I know. But also, I need to figure it out for myself before I can talk about...
I understand.
Well, I should get...
Agatha, a moment?
Yes, Hunter? And why?
Meet me in my room.
All right. What is this about?
Wanda knows you are in the Abbey. Last night, she overheard...
She did?
She confronted me, and demanded...
What did you tell her?
I did not tell her anything.
I see. If Wanda overheard me...
Should we tell her?
Yes, this evening. I'll seek you out after the... Here I go, stirring up trouble. Feels like old...
Hunter?
What's shaking, Bacon?
I apologize for not having the bandwidth to speak. My mind has been spinning.
Take all the time you need.
That's just the thing, Hunter. There's no excuse. At any moment, my sister will unleash Chthon upon the planet. Yet Wanda is back in the library. Half of me wishes she was here, so I could ask...
And the...
Is glad she's not alive to endure the horror. Still, I wonder what she would say.
I know one thing she would have...
What's that?
To see this rift between you...
I know. But I'm not quite...
Just do not wait until the world...
It may never happen then. I need to get my head together.